Welcome community, this is Binarai here for a weekly update on the 2nd of April 2025. Share the stream. Make sure you're at our Discord, the link's in the top right of the stream, that is discord.gg/Raptoreum. Head over to the stream party chat and we do a little bit of rain there. Please share the stream. This is the official Raptoreum YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribing as well to be kept up to date with anything Raptoreum. Hey dude Nicholas, we've got Foodwise, Z, X-Ray, Rude Rugs, nice to see you brother. Chinese, Todd, Bot, Falcon, Red Jasper Kane, how you doing, brother? Jay, I know you're watching.
In the treasure chest, cause we're inside this, merciless, very all lyrics left man in a distress. You can read about it in the Daily Express.
Just about another 10 minutes and we'll get started. Maybe 9 actually. That's right, Dwight. Fire it up. Shem.
there's a bright white light behind you.
Hello, community. My name's Paul Mills from Raptoreum Core, and to my left we have David Owen Morris, who is in portrait. Can you make it landscape, David? Excellent, excellent. It doesn't seem like David's at his usual location. Where are you, David?
I'm in Kuala Lumpur, meeting some guys who've contributed earlier, Blaze amongst others, and yeah. Let's see where all this goes. It's looking pretty good so far.
Excellent. And below me, here, give us a wave, Hunter. This is Hunter Schultz, the strategic director. That's the one. That's the one.
That's the one. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. All right. So we've got a few things on here to talk about. Let's have a look what we've got. Hunter, do you want to start?
Sure. Actually, it's been a good week already. And we'll start off with a new local World Intellectual Property Organization contact at a university here, which I do have a connection to. And so there's an ed tech twist to this, on top of which there's something that I discovered this morning, and it's really about persistence, because I kept poking away at things, and lo and behold, I uncovered something that I have a really good connection to a top Secretary General in the UN, vast UN organizations, which we'll see how that goes. That just came about this morning, so I've already opened up lines of communication there and see what comes back. So fortunately, now I can do things on a local basis, which I was doing via email and phone. And anyway, I think we'll get more traction that way sooner. And the other thing that we've been working on are the We Ask Grok 3.0 blog posts. We just put one up about the Wright-Curtis feud, which goes back over a century ago, when the Wright brothers and Mr. Curtis had a feud, an ongoing patent battle, which was pretty epic, and it would have been avoided had they used Raptoreum. So that's the short story, but you can read about it. It's a pretty interesting bit of history. And what saved it really was World War I. In an odd way, it solved the problem. So that's just one of a few more coming. Pay attention to the blog, because there's more information, not just by Grok 3.0. There's more coming on a variety of subjects. So
blog.raptorium.com.
Very good. Thank you very much. We had an International Trademark Association outreach, if you will, through a friend of mine here in Panama to someone in there, a director in their anti-counterfeiting area. And they are very concerned about what's going on within cross-border situations, and then just fraud in and of itself. So I want to thank Brett for that. We reached out to him. I know he's a busy guy, and I'll be following up with him probably Thursday or Friday just to check in and see where we're at. So that's another one. They're looking at blockchain. Most of these organizations, blockchain is on the radar. What I'm finding is they're mostly behind the times. They're still stuck in EVM smart contract solutions, which obviously we're far better than that. So I'm encouraged about what I see there. I think, let's see. Yeah. So yeah, that's the main outreach. Oh, we're also working on, I mentioned this before, it's a program for community members to help us spread the word by just asking questions. And I hope by the next update we can give you more of a concrete, here's what we're doing. I just tested it again this morning on X. So hopefully by the next update, we can get you a little more concrete information and show you what that's all about. And we'll go from there. So that's the quick update from me. And over to you, Paul.
Okay. Just move this down a second. There we go. All right. Work has been going on since the last stream. I did mention on the last stream we were working on various decks. There's actually an additional deck that we're working on alongside these other decks. These decks are like sort of like advertise certain parts of the project or certain projects on the project, and each deck is designed and worded in a certain way to cater for the eyes and the brains of certain type of people that are interested in certain things to do with blockchain. As I mentioned previously, that a single deck wasn't really suitable for many different people in one. So this is why, with the advice from our partners, that we went this route, and work's been continuing on that alongside with the various calls with our partners on our path forward. So it's not just an easy task, because we have to put our we have to wear the shoes of these people to understand where they're coming from and what they're looking for in terms of a choice in blockchain for whichever direction that they wish to utilize the chain for, whether it's a developer, whether it's IP, whether it's education, whether it's all these different aspects. So it's really important that we had these in place, so we can talk to the right people and deliver the content that they're expecting to see. So that's something that we've been working on. Another thing I want to mention as well is I actually called the stream Just Noise, and I think at the moment in the world, it's just that. It's just noise. There's a lot of uncertainty and turmoil going on, especially with the tariffs here and there, and it's affecting markets, not just cryptocurrency. It's affecting all markets at the moment, and a lot of people are really short term in their thoughts and their emotions, and they're very quick to fire from the hip, and then there's a lot of people on the team who are still here working, because we see past that. We've seen 3 or 4 of these, or maybe more, depending on how long you've been into cryptocurrency. So we want to reiterate that this is why we're here, and this is why we're still working on the project, and we're not focused on what's going on on the outside. I mean, obviously it does matter to when you're working with certain people who are focused on the monetary side of things, or when you're trying to work with people who have that mindset, that short-term mindset. So and it's easy to get down in the dumps if you're fairly new to cryptocurrency, in light of what's going on in the world. But I urge everyone to just see past that and see the bigger picture, like we all do on the Raptoreum team, and see what we're working towards, and why it matters. Another thing to think about as well is the perception. I know a lot of you have been in cryptocurrency for a long time. So David's been there from the start, and we've seen the progression of blockchain from the perception of, oh, it's a scam, why are you buying bitcoins or whatever, and we're at the stage now in the world where it's very much so widespread. There are countries in the world that rely on the transactions of cryptocurrency to survive, because their own currencies have failed. There's a lot of big institutions, big companies integrating cryptocurrency. A lot of banking systems that have their country's laws lax, so they can actually integrate cryptocurrency into their investment portfolios for their customers. And you've got PayPal involved in it. There's so many companies now that are involved in cryptocurrency. And if you trace back to perceptions, as I was mentioning earlier, and you think about, let's focus on Bitcoin. If you think about when Bitcoin went from $200 to, I don't know, to $1,000, and everyone was dancing on the moon just because of that shift. And now we are at a stage where we're at Bitcoin range.
You've got to remember that the first time that happened was
Yeah, but even so, the run up to, let's say, the run up to 17k in between 17 and 19k in 2017, everyone was dancing on the moon at that point, and it's perceptions. So now we've had an all-time high of Bitcoin where we were over 100,000, and now we're at 82,000, which is 4 or 5 times more than the 2017 price. Yet because we've had a short-term shift and the relation of Bitcoin, how it pulls everything down in terms of altcoins, it causes short-term emotions for people. So this is why I'm saying,
people can't get a grip on those. Fuck off. Leave the space.
Well, don't
Go
fuck
home,
off and just
turn
listen to
off
what
the
I'm saying.
internet.
It's perception.
No,
It's
just
perception.
fuck off. Leave the internet. Unplug. Leave the rest of us alone on the internet and go away.
All right. Well, you can either fuck off, like David says, or you can understand and learn from it. Okay.
But if we understand too much, we're giving out financial advice.
Well, we never
Fuck
do
off
that.
isn't financial advice.
We never do that. So, and also for those that see past the noise and understand the value in cryptocurrency development with its use cases that surround it, especially in improving current systems in the world, then come and speak to me and Hunter. We are all ears, and we will put you in the right place and maybe give you some advice, or you could give us some advice on what we should be doing, and we can work together on building something really cool. We've got a great team of people around the project that are skilled in all aspects of things, and it's great to see what's currently being built already by the community, and it's great to see people see the bigger picture in cryptocurrency and tokenization and some of the qualities that brings to the world as it is, as we are progressing to the digital realm on improving operations.
Like him, Larry Fink has been out commenting on Bitcoin potentially taking away from the dollar's status as a reserve currency. And he's not going to go out and do that and say that without it having at least some substance. And if we're talking just some substance, then we're looking for a wild, crazy ride once that starts kicking in a bit further on along the way.
Awesome stuff. Don't forget, we do have YouTube levels that you can help us out with. There's 4 different levels, and that supports what we're doing as a project in terms of marketing and outreach, and some of the things that me and Hunter are doing for the channel. So if you want to support the project and you like what we're doing, please have a look at the subscription levels and become a member of the channel. And each has its own little perk along the way. So yeah, thank you for those that are already members on the channel. We really do appreciate that. Also, if you're new to Raptoreum, we do have trivia nights on Mondays and Thursdays. So you can head over to our Discord, that is discord.gg/Raptoreum, and take part in trivia nights where you can win Raptoreum coins for answering correct questions. It's really good community event, and it brings everyone out the woodwork on a couple of days where in cryptocurrency it can be a little quiet, so that's why we chose those days for trivia nights. I am actually currently looking for a Twitter or X maximalist, or someone who's fluent on X. I've got a position at the moment for someone to help me out with making posts and sending them out on the official Raptoreum X channel. So if you think you are skilled and can bring something to the table for the Raptoreum project, please hit me up in DM on Discord or Telegram, and let me know what what you've done before and how you can help us out. There will be a little.
Remember to include the foot pics.
Yeah. Okay. Don't listen to David. Smith says he's cooked for most of April, so I'm not sure what that means. It could mean that he's on holiday in a very warm place, or it means that we're not going to have a Smith stream for April. Smith, if you are about, let us know which one of those it is. So, David, can you elaborate on what you've been doing in Kuala Lumpur?
I'm down here meeting with some guys from Poland, and we're looking at how we can expand what we've done together so far. Apart from that, we're off tomorrow to meet some more people, some very important people in the general space, one of them, his name starts with a B. And let's see what comes out of it.
Excellent. Is there any updates on?
I'm hitting Google right now.
Is there any updates on development on any aspects of the project, David?
We are supposed to have something from Tree this week that'll combine several of the pieces already out there. There may be more pieces as we get a little bit further into the coming week here, with additional contributions coming in. So let's see.
Great stuff. Okay, starting from the last stream that we did, we decided that we were going to start doing Asset of the Week. So now is that time to have a look at the assets that have been minted on the Minty AF channel, where you can track what assets have been minted. If you are at the Telegram, you can check those out at the Assets channel. But yes, we're going to have a look at that now, so I'm going to put that onto the screen once I've grabbed it. Okay, so this is what we have. So we have some cowboy riding on a sheep.
Is this safe for work or not safe for work?
Well, it's safe for work. Yeah, it's the asset channel that's been created. The assets of the week.
Oh.
I picked mine.
We've got someone riding a bull.
Are you going to throw them up on the screen?
Yeah, they're on the screen now.
Oh. That's right, I can't see that.
Yeah. You need to be looking at the same time.
Can I?
Baby Yota holding doll, early AI. We've got a metalsmith the Master. We've got another one, Samurai Sword. Forged in Steel. We've got another one of those moon ones as well, Hunter. Moonlit Reverie.
I saw that.
So which is your favourite, Hunter?
Forged in Steel.
Forged
I think
in
the
Steel.
detail is excellent. You know what I think is really great is, which is pretty spectacular for AI, and that's the hands of the smith are exact. The arms and hands of that detail there, the arm and hands of the smith are what you'd expect from someone who's, you know, a sword maker. And it's also reminiscent of our dear Cryptosmith. So that's my pick. I think that's very well done.
Yeah, if it is AI, it is. I suppose it's a good AI because usually the fingers, you
Yeah,
either get like
yeah,
3
that was surprising.
or 6 or something like that, you know.
Kind of that
Yeah.
Yeah,
curled around.
that is a cool one.
That's I mean, that I think that, and the other detail was his, not to take away from the younger guy, but the older guy, the between the hair and the ponytail, the coloration of the hair. I especially like the sideburns going into the whiskers, his beard. Little great. I mean, there's some great details in that. I think that's probably the best. The second, I'm gonna say the second one is the sister to it, if you will, the samurai sword. But forged in steel, I think I mean, it's an artistic one, but I just, between the technique and the execution of it, bravo, that's very well done. Very well done. How about you?
I'm looking, I'm deciding. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that one, Hunter. That's the best, isn't it?
I'm travelling so light that I don't have an opinion.
You've got an opinion, David. Have a look.
If you've got an...
You need an opinion.
Yeah, but I can't without hopping off the call.
Right, well, forget it then.
Well,
all right, so
rules.
that one wins. That one wins. It's called Forged in Steel. If you can prove that's you, that's created that and minted that on the Raptoreum blockchain, then we will provide you with a Raptoreum reward for minting a nice asset. Don't forget, guys, it's not just images that can...
We seem to have lost you, Paul.
You've lost me?
I see him.
I'm still here.
Oh, you're back?
Yeah, it must be your connection over there at KL.
It says it's yours.
It says it's mine.
Wow, yep. It comes loud and clear.
I've got no drop frames on OBS, so I don't know if it
How would you suggest they prove they're the owner? I mean, I see the address, the owner address, but how would they prove it?
Well, they just
sign
a
message from that address.
Screen grab from their wallet, maybe.
Okay.
Sign a message from that address. Sign a message. Hi, I'm the metalsmith. Then sign it with that address.
Yeah.
You can verify that on any wallet.
Hunter, you've got an event coming up. When's the event, and what's the plan?
Oh yeah. Well, the event is Panama Blockchain Week, which is on starting the 22nd through the 25th, or the 24th. So I'm not sure about all the extracurricular activities going on. I'll learn about that closer to the event. And I'm already making some connections with local blockchain people here who will be at the event, so that perhaps we can meet up and say hi, and I can, tell them about Raptoreum. And so again, we had one of our community members who has been on this project for a long time, as nodes, plenty of them, who paid $2,250, I think it was, for my business level ticket. So obviously he he sees the big picture. So I thank him again. He wished to remain anonymous, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good to do some networking and talk to people and see what's going on. And I'm sure as we get closer to it, there'll be more information coming out about what side events, after parties, whatever. And
well, that's where the real meat happens. You know what I mean? At these side events, the main events, you probably won't get a lot done there.
Yeah.
No, this is Panama, so the beer and the wine and the drinks are going to be flowing like crazy. So
you can have some cigars as well. They got cigars in Panama, haven't they?
Oh yes, we do. The good Cubans and Dominican, and and then there's some Colombian cigars too, I might add. You don't know. It's going to be interesting. It'll be my first blockchain event, so I'm gonna, dare I say it, pop my blockchain event cherry, but
it's exciting. It's good stuff, man. I'm sure you're gonna have a really nice time, and maybe at a future event we can link up somewhere, and as a full team, including Hunter. So that'll be great. But yeah,
we're looking forward to it. Photos optional. So sure we want to be taking video or photos.
All right. Okay, so
careful with those, especially of the after parties or side events.
Yeah.
Oof.
Absolutely. We will have, we do have a new member of the Raptoreum team that we will shortly be announcing soon. And what I will say is that it's a lady, a very, very talented and skilled lady with a lot of credentials, which can really bring home the bacon, as you could say. So so
be nice. Be real nice.
So we're looking forward to announcing the new lady on the team. As many of you know and have seen from the iNodes channel, they've raised all the fees for all their currencies that they're supporting with their node service. Some more than others, depending on the price of the asset. It's unfortunate, but currently the Raptoreum fees on iNodes are currently set at 40%. I think Mike has put on there that if anyone wishes to transfer out of it, I think is it 0 fee for 7 days. Yeah. Right. 0 fee for 7 days if you wish to create your own nodes, so you don't have that 40% fee. But that's just the state of the markets at the moment, and that's just something that Mike has had to do in order to cover fees for servicing nodes for the community. So so it is what it is. Mike does say that if prices increase to certain areas and stick there for at least 2 weeks, then the fees do get reversed. Again, I'll reiterate, it's not just RTM, it's for every currency that he's currently supporting on iNodes at the moment. So we're all in the same boat, and better days will come, as they always do. I'm just going to double check now for any questions that anybody has sent us. Guys, if you've got any questions, you can send them right now, either in the stream party chat or at the YouTube channel. Rude Put says, someone say after party. Yeah, we need to link up, Rude. We need to have an after party with Rude. X-Ray saying, will the FD Capital conversation with David be posted? I did catch it. Did they record that, David?
Yes, they did, as I recall.
There was a recording of it, and it's going to be released in bits and pieces by them, I believe. and they're putting together like a sort of slightly edited version of it.
Okay.
Where they lose some of the hms and ha's and
Is it fair to just ask one question, David? Well, fair. They kept you around for the second half, which did not go unnoticed by me. But the first half was more the cryptocurrency/AI discussion, or crypto, blockchain, AI, integration, non-integration, and then the second part was more VC oriented. And I saw that you were stuck around for that. I mean, was there a rhyme reason to that? I mean,
some. We can get into that at a later date.
Oh, okay. Just asking. Not asking is the same as no. Ask anyway, as they say. Dating advice for you younger guys out there.
Okay, have you got any more questions for us? Because if we haven't got any more questions, then we're going to close it and allow David to go back to bed. David, is this normal start time that we have for the stream? Is it an hour difference now for you? Is it earlier or later?
It can pop right off. Yeah.
So basically, I need to be starting an hour later now. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that we should be starting at the same time, and daylight savings time can go.
Yeah, this is what I mean. If you listen to what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying to you. It will be the same time for you. I don't mind starting an hour earlier, an hour later. It doesn't bother me. I'm just trying to make sure that you're okay and you're going to be on the court.
Yeah. I mean, in some ways it's better, in other ways it's definitely not. The one we had invites out for the other week, that was actually an hour earlier than this, which doesn't work.
Right.
This can sort of semi-work. But
so are you happy with that then?
I would prefer an hour later. Then it starts
I can
getting
do an hour later, that's fine. I can do an hour later, that's fine. All right. Okay, Hunter, I'm going to do the RCR outro on this stream because I just looked at it earlier and I thought, yeah, that's better than the end credits that we've got at the moment. So I'm actually going to finish on that. Okay. I'm going to do the dun 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 dun, and then we're going to do the RCR outro, which is not actually branded RCR, so it will still work for the weekly.
And why?
Please don't forget to follow us on X. That's at Raptoreum. We're also on Instagram. We're on TikTok as well. That's at Official Raptoreum. Please give this stream a like when the stream finishes, if possible. And if you've got any questions for us, you can ask us on the YouTube comments, or you can send us a message on the Discord, either me, Hunter, or David in DM, or you can message us on Telegram as well. If you want to build something, as I've mentioned, just send me and Hunter a DM, and we'll point you in the right place and work with you on whatever you're planning on building. And again, I just want to thank all the people that are seeing the bigger picture and are currently building on the Raptoreum project, because it's these sort of times where you work hard and you build that reaps the fruits when people are dancing on the moon in the world. So yes, great stuff. We will be back next week for another weekly update. I'm not sure whether CryptoSmith's going to be here or not. He did say what he said. Work out that what you will. Yeah, don't know what else to say. Any final words, David? Any controversial things you want to say while you're here?
Gird your loins.
Yeah, that as well. But that sounds contrary. You really have to go there?
Oh, come on,
this
David.
early
You're
hour.
usually quick with these things. Well, this mind of
Yeah,
yours can usually deliver something ridiculous in seconds.
6 in the morning. We got back here like almost 3 last night. Oh,
All right,
He's a
all
little
right. I'll
withered.
tell you what, Hunter, it's on you.
It's on me.
Yeah, yeah. Some final words.
Final words: persistence pays off.
Persistent pays off.
It's,
There we go.
it does. We keep plugging away, and lo and behold, more doors open, more dots to connect. We're seeing it all the time. And the other thing is something you mentioned about the current state of the market. You look at how many major corporations were started during the Great Depression, and that list is still pretty impressive. So when times are bad, let's just say that
that's
they're
when
going
people
with
need to
stuff.
innovate.
They get on their big boy pants and away they go. So, and the other final thing is where there's a will, there's a relative. I'm finding that out. It's been great down here.
Or potential kids.
True.
Thank you for
But not as
tuning in
good.
to the stream. And again, we'll be back next week for another one. Please head over to the stream party chat if you are watching at our Discord. The link is at the top right of the stream, and we'll be doing some rain there after the stream finishes. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Cheers.